Hello again everyone, and welcome to another one of my opening reviews. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing and opening something really cool, and here's a hint. It's a new one to my NECA collection. Without further ado, it is the new Ultimate NECA Curse of Michael Myers figure. Now, I think I've said before, I love the Curse of Michael Myers. It's one of my favourites in the Halloween franchise. I love both versions. I love the producer's cut and I love the theatrical cut. I think the theatrical cut's better for the, killings and all that. A lot more gory, but the idea for the producer's cut is pretty cool as well. That goes more into the Thorn cult and the ending and all that, which is a hell of a lot different. But I recommend both versions to those that haven't seen it. But let's get on about this bad boy, shall we? Now, this was supposed to be a Christmas present, but alas, let me open it a little early. I know it's 1st of December tomorrow, but here we go. Couldn't resist. So there's the boxing art, just like the t-shirt, the poster, so you can't see right because of the lighting. There you go. There's the side, the boxing, the back, shows the figurine, looking pretty cool. There's the other side, top, Halloween, the Curse of Michael Myers, bottom, not really bothered about that away, but here we go, let's have a look at the figure. Oh, look at that, eh? Awesome. Definitely awesome. There's a better picture of him. Yeah, all them accessories, look at them. Looks like he comes with some cool stuff. So, let's get him out of the packaging, shall we? Get him reviewed. Oh. Let's cut this off. There we go. Ooh. Anything inside here? No. Put that down there. It's got a back to it. Oh yeah. Put that off. Oh, the sold sign. Cool. Enough of this Michael Myers bullshit. Oh, that's pretty good. I could have it put up. I think it fits on here. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Very cool. Bald Michael Myers. That's more looking like another slasher movie I've seen called Edge of the Axe, which the killer on that looks a hell of a lot like that. Another one I could recommend for you all, you slasher fans out there. It is a pretty cool movie and some decent kill scenes. Push that down there for now, and let's get Michael out of the packaging, shall we? They're always well in these. Just want to make sure I don't damage the figure, because it's a pretty cool figure. He's even tough as this one. He's got a big head. Right. There he is. Oh wow. That is really cool. Look at that. Hell yeah. Stand up, Michael. There you go. Oh, stand up while I get rest of your accessories out. There you go. Let's get rest of his accessories out, shall we? Accessories, tongue twister there. Right. Comes off just nice. And there's the pumpkin. Wonder if that lights up. No, it don't. It'd be cool if it did, but decent enough. Kitchen knives. Comes with 2. Pretty cool. Loads of different hands. You know, ones you can hold the knives with. Cool. Get those out. Looks like it comes with, yeah, it's got a lot of stuff. Hell of a lot of stuff. Oh, look at that. The end of the theatrical cut where Paul Rudd's character, Tommy, from the first movie, grown up Tommy, he beats him up after he's injected him with the green stuff. Speaking of, here it is. He rams into him and it makes Michael dizzy. There's a flattened mask that lays on the floor. Cool. We've got some candles. That's a cool weapon. Like a machete type thing that he goes and kills all the paramedics in the theatrical version. Proper just slashes them up. The axe that he kills Mrs. Strode with in the back garden. Splats of blood all over the clothes. Crowbar. A bit like Candyman's up, that, isn't it? Look, cool. And oh yeah, the ruins, whatever, the stuff that Tommy, Paul Rudd's character, helped stop him with on the producer's cut, and just stands him still. Don't know how it works like that, but it does. But right, let's get some of his signature weapons in his hands, shall we? So let's get him holding a knife. Just like that, yeah, he holds that alright, cool. Got to have him with a knife, haven't you, in Michael Myers. And that's this hand, so yeah, articulation first. Arms bend not too bad, come out, legs come out, knees bend, not too stiff either. Head turns, pretty good. I think I'm gonna have him with this mask on, to be honest. Definitely. But yeah, ankles turn a little bit, but yeah, articulation's pretty good. But let's get that hand off and put his knife hand in. That fits in just nice. Oh, yep, that's good, that. I like that. Very nice. The head turns out. I like the detail to his mask. I really do. Speaking of his mask, bear with me a moment. I actually do have the Curse of Michael Myers mask from Trick or Treat Studios. One of my favourite masks is this. Can you see a resemblance, everyone? Awesome, eh? your Donald Pleasance at the end of it going. It looks like Michael's killed him. Yeah, awesome mask. Oh. Makes your face sweat though. Yeah, cool as hell. He doesn't, no, his waist doesn't move, but yeah, look at that. Yeah, that is awesome. That's a great figure. I'm glad I've got this. Thank you, Julia, for another good figurine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have him with that look actually, definitely. But yeah, the detail to these, the masks, are really good. Let's get rid of some of these little bits. Yeah, put that down there. Ready for the bin. But yeah, The Curse of Michael Myers. I love it. Like I say, it's one of my favourite Halloween movies. That, Halloween Kills, and the original Halloween 2, which I do have the figures for them as well. I think I've reviewed them already. But I do have the H2O Michael Myers figure coming as well. So I will be reviewing that, and then eventually when the Resurrection figure comes out, I'll be getting that and reviewing that as well. Plus, hopefully, touch wood, fingers crossed, we get the figures from part 4, part 5 and the Rob Zombie movies. Only time will tell, but I think there's a chance we probably could do. They seem to be going through all the Michaels. But hopefully, NECA gets the rights to the rest of the Jasons and gives us part 8, part 9, and both versions of part 10, Uber and Hockey Mask. But yeah, going back to that part I was on about earlier, where Donald Pleasance is going, and you hear him, and making it sound like he get killed by Michael on the theatrical cut. But in the producer's cut, it turns out why he's screaming like that is because he ends up with a fawn tattoo on his wrist. And it passes on to him, and he's But yeah, the fawn cult, that's what 5 and 6 mainly are. They say 4 really, 4 and 5 and 6 are the Fawn trilogy, but you don't really see aught to do with the Fawn cult or the man in the black, you know, man in the black suit, which turns out to be Dr. Wynn. But yeah, you see him turn up briefly on the 5th movie, where he boots the dog, tight fucker. But yeah, that is great, I love it. That's a one cool as fuck figurine, pardon my French, but yeah, definitely. I know Paul Rudd likes to distance himself now from Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, and most critics slate that film. I don't know why, because it's absolutely badass. Some of the best kills are in that film, like I say, especially the theatrical version. They wanted Danielle Harris to return to it, but she wasn't going to return just to be killed off in the first 10 minutes of the movie. She thought it were shit with a legacy and a character, and it wasn't very good. So she didn't come back until they actually did the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. But yeah. But I think that's everything. Well, let's have a look at the back of him, because his overalls are a little bit different in this film. They're a bit lighter. But that is, yeah, the detail, like I say, every time, I know I say it every time, but NECA just hits it out of the park with these figures. It really does. Fantastic. Absolute fantastic. And I'm glad we've got a Curse of Michael Myers figure. because I can't stress enough that it is one of my, if not my favourite Halloween movie. As I say, Halloween 2 original, not the Rob Zombie one. Nothing wrong with the Rob Zombie one, I can watch it now and like it for what it is, but the original Halloween 2, absolute classic. And then Curse of Michael Myers and Halloween Kills, Evil Dies Tonight. But yeah, definitely one of the coolest Michael Myers, absolutely. And here's a bit of trivia for you all, if you didn't already know. They use so many different masks on Halloween H2O. This was one of the masks they did use at the beginning of the movie. And then you had that nasty CGI mask, but we'll get into that when I do the opening review for the H2O figure. But this is all about the Curse of Michael Myers. But yeah, that is Bad Boy. I love it. Thank you again, Julia, for such a cool early Christmas present. But yeah, so that is it. That's my review, opening review, sorry, of my brand new Curse of Michael Myers NECA figure. Until next time, please like and subscribe. And keep geeking out, everyone. Thanks for watching.